Morning. See something that I've still noticing that there's still a lot of negativity around Rangers at the moment. There's still people, in fact, I'm talking to Rangers fans that are. I don't want to say they don't get it, but they don't seem to grasp the reality of what's happened at Rangers because there's no euphoria. I guess. I mean, again, I've said this before. Is it just down to because of the amount of false starts we've had? This isn't a false start at all. I don't think so. I'm talking about off the field stuff. The manager, like any manager, even if it was Klopp that came in, would have to prove themselves. But there's still a lot of negativity. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, is it patience or is it because we've had our heads kicked in the last whatever it is, years, 14 years? But it's a strange situation, you know, because I jump about all over the ring. I mean, I never really used to look at any other Rangers pages apart from one, but now doing what I'm doing, I've got to broaden my horizons and I learn so much off other places. But there's no complete utter wow factor. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Words I'm looking for. And why is that? Why do you think that is? You know, don't get me wrong. There is people get it, you know, but and there is people who are cautious and rightly so. But it's still weird that people are not as excited about this as they should be. I mean, I think it's amazing what's happening. I see what's happening, and I spent ages and ages and ages reading up as much as I could about all the new investors and stuff like that. You know, and I mean, it's and it's still, I mean, it doesn't matter. Fans of other teams don't matter. Even if an Aberdeen fan came on the page the other day and started, because I forgot to put the regular followers only click on, and I think it was about 16 Celtic fans had come on and an Aberdeen fan, and all I did is went to the shop and back. But anyway, get rid of them. But that tells you all when they've got there's so many of those fans coming on and having a go, like, you know, because aye. But anyway, but it's a strange situation. Are you the person? Are you excited about this, or are you cautious, or do you think it's anyone that thinks there's any kind of con going on here is a bit, you know what I mean? Because it's not. These people are very transparent. Their CVs are out there. They're the best in the business at what they do up there with the best. The connections they'll have will be unbelievable. And oh yeah, what we'll find is see, once the current sponsorship deals around Ibrox and the billboards, the shirt on our websites and stuff like that, you'll see a change in this at the level of sponsor. You know what I mean? I think if you were a betting man, you would put money on Red Bull being our main shirt sponsor next year. You know, and that's a great company to have. You know, I don't need an introduction. I mean, they're the biggest, they're a Thai company mainly. You know, there's a Thai invention, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that. I think the Red Bull family, as we call them, I think they're the second or third richest family in Thailand. I know they've got the Austrian connection. The Grand Prix on the now, or the warm up. Um, but Red Bull are great. They get involved and they do things right. You know, it's a great sponsor to have. But you'll see other stuff that I would hazard. I get if I was a gambling man, and I'm not. I would guess Nike will be our next shirt sponsor, shirt maker, which isn't a bad thing. Oh, and contrary to what people believe, um, the San Francisco 49ers or any American football team have absolutely no say in who makes their shirts. It's the NFL that do the contract and they tell them this is who's making your shirts next year. You know, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole on that one as well. None of that matters. But the thing is, the level of business that these guys operate at, they all know each other. It doesn't matter. They'll all know people at Microsoft, Nike, Adidas, I don't know, Tate and Lyle Sugar or whatever. God knows where that came from. But anyway, you know, it's you know, they all know each other, so they'll all be talking and stuff like that, and they'll all be congratulating the guys and buying Rangers, buying into Rangers. And remember, another thing that's just popping into my thick skull, these are coming in, they'll take the 51%, they're doing their thing, and then once they get their feet under the table, maybe a year, 2 years time, you'll see things level up again. You know what I mean? I think we'll see. Well, you know, let's say a stadium expansion is going to happen. I think at first they'll do the repairs that are needed, because I think there's a few repairs need done. Maybe extend it a bit, then maybe in a few years' time again, it'll be whether they level the three stands and start again or whatever. I don't know, but we'll see. But there's definitely anyone that thinks there's no change in the stadium coming's a bit. Yeah, it's up to them, but it will happen. Because we need to make money from the stadium. That's the thing. Anyway, it's Sunday morning, and nobody, probably absolutely nobody's got this far. So, cheers.